Thank you, Elizabeth. Now talking business. Nigeria's digital switchover, set for national launch on June 17, 2026, is poised to unlocking significant business opportunities across the broadcasting and creative sectors, activating a 605.2 billion naira national advertising market. At a briefing on the big picture strategy created to expedite action on the nationwide digital switchover, which has stalled for more than a decade of its pilot launch, Director General National Broadcasting Commission and the Managing Director of Nigeria Communications Satellite say transition into the hybrid model that combines digital terrestrial television, direct-to-home satellite broadcasting, and internet-based platforms will enable broadcasters to attract higher advert rates based on actual viewership and generate new revenue streams for content creators. This is as the release of new spectrum is expected to yield more than $1 billion in auction proceeds to reinvestment in digital infrastructure.
And the widest viewership to the Nigerian creative industry. Both manufacturers who are producing it brings jobs.
Now we are replacing this exact satellite we have today in 2028. And there are already plans on ground.
Now talking about the Prime Minister of Grenada, Deacon Michel, has called for stronger ties between Africa and the Caribbean while celebrating the contributions of Nigerians living in Grenada and describing them as an important part of the country's national and economic life. Speaking at the African Liberation Day, Michel emphasized the need for practical cooperation in trade, investment, culture and diplomacy. According to him, the future of Africa and the Caribbean must be built collectively through deeper economic partnerships, cultural exchange, and investment opportunities. Founder AMT Foundation Esther Tonlaga emphasized stronger collaboration between Africa and the Caribbean nations in trade, education, and investment, believing that such collaboration would help drive development and create opportunities for citizens on both sides of the Atlantic. Now looking at the stock market at this time, the stock market had a slower, quieter day compared to yesterday being Monday. Investors didn't trade as actively as expected, which led to a drop across all major market activity metrics. Talking about 564 million shares exchanged hands. That is a 10% drop from yesterday. Investors spent 27.2 billion naira, which is a sharp 33% drop in cash flow compared to yesterday, and there were 65,566 individual trades processed, which is down by 20%. The entire market is actually currently valued at 160.1 trillion naira, roughly 117 billion naira, talking about US dollars. Now, out of the 133 companies that saw trading activity today, the sellers clearly dominated the buyers. Nearly 3 times as many companies lost value than those who gained. In all, the market was bearish with fewer trades made, less money walked into the market, and significantly more stock prices fell than those that rose. That's it on business.